It's a lot of people that are worried about what I'm going to say on this here show. But guess what? So, I'm a one-woman army, and my perspectives are fortified. Hi, my friends know me as Kiki. To everyone else, put a miss in front of that. I'm the official host of Club Fortified's Cafe Commentary, where we sip coffee and we tap nerves, honey. Because not everyone may agree with what I have to say, okay? So look, make sure you've purchased your coffee of the month, link below, and grab your favorite coffee mug you like to sip out of, because life is giving jolts, and we have to take some things into consideration, okay? Now look, please understand that the purpose of Cafe Commentary is to elevate and rise. So if it's not fortifying our lives for the betterment of ourselves, we have to change our elevation, because life is not perfect, and sometimes we have to shuffle through the BS to get to the real, you dig? Now look, the views on this show are my own and are not necessarily the views of Club Fortified and or its affiliates. So with everything I say or do on this show, it's assumptive, because I stay in my own lane, honey, and actually don't know definitively. So please do your own research before you come for me and my opinions, okay? Now, look, let's get this show started.
Hi, it's Phineas here, Club Fortified's official AI assistant. If you haven't yet, go get the coffee of the month at cf-clubfortified.com. While you're at it, make sure you choose one of our beautiful, collectible coffee mugs. Or get our Fortified Lifestyle box, where inside every box you'll find a stylish, curated coffee mug crafted to make your sipping experience feel special. A 4-ounce sample of our coffee of the month, chosen to match the vibe and flavor of the season. A curated secret gift, handpicked to surprise and delight you. A specialty recipe card, themed exclusively for that month.
My goodness, this is Cafe Commentary, honey. I'm Miss Kiki, and if it's real, relevant, and worth talking about, I'm gonna talk about it, okay? Look, welcome back to the cafe, baby. Pull your chair up, take a sip of whatever's in your cup, and hopefully it's our coffee of the month, because I got mine. I'm sipping now. You can get that at cf-clubfortified.com. And look, let's talk. Because today's conversation is one a lot of folks are living, not just listening to. Just so you know, I'll be giving my input, and then I'll open up the cafe so that you can give yours as well, all right? Alrighty then. Look, this month, we're talking about family drama at the dinner table, holiday stress, whether we still believe in holiday magic, and finally, what 2025 taught us about love, life, and letting go, baby. So look, let's start right where it usually goes left, the dinner table. Everybody shows up smiling, food looks good, plates are full, and then somebody says that one thing, the comment nobody asked for, the question that hits a nerve, honey, the opinion that shifts the whole room. Where's the truth? The holidays don't create family drama. They expose it. There you go. That's the truth right there, baby. You can't heal a year's worth of tension with one meal and a fake smile, right? So how do you keep the peace? Put your comment below. Look, you decide before you sit down what you will and will not engage in. Peace doesn't mean being silent. It means choosing not to argue with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Remember, we talked about misunderstanding this past summer. It means knowing when to change the subject. Take a break or leave early, baby, because I surely will. And not feeling guilty about it. You hear me? No guilt, shame, or fear about it, baby. Family ties do not cancel out emotional boundaries. Protect your peace like it's a part of your holiday spread. Now, let's talk about holiday stress, because folks are coping in ways they don't always admit, okay? And some people are staying busy so they don't even have to feel. Some are spending money they don't have to keep up appearances. Some are, numbing themselves just to get through gatherings. And some are smiling on the outside while silently falling apart. My God. Mm-mm-mm. Look, the holidays can be heavy, y'all. Especially if you're grieving, missing someone or realizing life doesn't look the way you thought it would be by now. I miss my mom every day. And this, her birthday was in November. And I during Thanksgiving, I was like, oh man, I wish my mom was here. But it happens. And hear me clearly, struggling, during the holidays does not mean you're ungrateful. It means you're human. Not everyone feels joy this season. Some people are just trying to survive it with their mental health intact, okay? And if your coping looks like, let's say, fewer events, quieter days, or saying no more than usual, oh, baby, look, that's not weakness, that's growth. You hear me? We talked about growth as well. Now, let me ask you something real quick. Do we still believe in holiday magic? Do you? Put that comment below as well, or just call a show and let me know. Look, not the movie version, okay? Not the perfect tree, the matching outfits, or everything looking good for the camera. I'm talking about grown folk magic, baby. I'm talking about that magic that looks like peace instead of chaos, rest instead of rushing, honesty instead of pretending. You hear me? As we get older, guess what? That magic changes. Magic is waking up without dread. Magic is laughing again without a hard season. Magic is being around people who don't drain you. Okay? Holiday magic didn't disappear, it matured. You hear me? It shows up in moments, not decorations. And how you feel, not how you look, baby. And sometimes the most magical thing you could do is give yourself permission to experience the holidays differently than you used to. Don't be afraid to change. Now let's talk about 2025. And I'll make this short as this show, okay? This year taught me many of us we had some hard lessons. And that's about love, life, and letting go, okay? And let me take a sip on that because we sipping and talking. We learned that love without effort isn't love. That loyalty without respect is self-betrayal. And staying too long can cost more than leaving. Now look, 2025 revealed who was consistent and who was convenient. Who showed up in action and who only talked a good talk or ran a good game. And letting go, that was the hardest lesson, baby, because letting go of people we outgrow, letting go of expectations that kept hurting us, letting go of old versions of ourselves that no longer fit. My goodness, that was the lesson within itself, honey. But look, here's the part that matters the most. Guess what? Letting go, it makes room. I'm talking about room for peace, room for healthier love, room for joy that doesn't come with anxiety attached. So as we move, through this holiday season, remember this, and I'm gonna lay this commentary out for you, baby. You are allowed to protect your peace. You are allowed to grieve and still celebrate. And guess what? You're allowed to believe in a quieter kind of magic. And you are allowed to carry only what serves you into the next year. Everything else, you can leave it right here in 2025. Now, I've said what I needed to say. And guess what? The cafe is open. I've shared the commentary. Now it's your turn. The cafe is open, the lines are live, and everybody's invited to the conversation. That's my word. What's yours?